You've all had your ideas. They have all failed. I am king. Not you! Not you! Not you! Me!
And now, the Black Wrestling Order presents Stars and Stripes.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, yes! I'm excited. It's the first one. It's been a year. I am excited to host this one. It is Stars and Stripes. Welcome, bWo Universe. It is yours truly. You know who it is. The man who gets on the mic and sometimes makes really terrible references and dad jokes, but that's okay. You are here to support your commissioner, the one and only CM Tuck. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I know this is going to be a banger of all sorts. Our main event is so nice. You gotta read it twice. I can't believe it's gonna be the best. Trevor Robinson, our promo champion, defending against the very best that does his hashtag DB greatness in one of the best matches for the ages. Will we see a repeat from last year's main event? And also haven't seen this man since Promo Mania. We've got Mr. bWo making his pay-per-view come back to take on the man, the myth, the legend, Hezekiah Littlejohn. That one, I am very excited to see who pulls out all the stops. And lest we forget, you've heard it for the past couple weeks, we've got a gauntlet to decide the new TYS champion since Option DB was placed into effect. Man, we've got Jay The Menace, you've got the one-man army, the army of one. I'm gonna say it right one day. I said it just now. The army of one, Tyler Drummond. You've got Mitch, who popped in there last minute like a kid cutting in line, and you have Dish, the face of the bWo, and that is going to be one heck of a match. I'll explain that later on, but right now, first up, we've got the opener of openers. It's going to be yours truly taking on a different breed, quote unquote, the Vagabond. Man, do we have a card for you tonight, and it is going to be a banger. Shout out to Henry Jordan Fuller, and our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family right now. But thank you for the graphics, and ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna crush the Vagabond. I'm gonna rip his dreads out of his hair, and verbally, of course. Maybe I'll do it in real life, who knows? But we're gonna see that match, and I will be right back. Let's see it.
Cut this bum's music.
Thank you, Joe. We are here. Stars and Stripes. It is one of a kind. And you know that I couldn't do it to you, Vagabond. I promised you a match with CM Tuck, and I couldn't do the commission. I'm about to die out here, but I'm going to do it for you because your growth is important to me. Your survival is important to me. And Vagabond, I told you that you had gotten off too easy. You've gotten off too light. You see, you're growing and you have the mentality. You have the potential. That's what bothers me. You have the potential, but just like every other newcomer that has shown up in this division, when the going gets tough, you tuck your tail between your legs, no pun intended, and you just drop the ball. I don't know what it is with you, AT, the Mad King. Everyone gets a big shot, and then they just don't follow through. I don't understand what it is. You see, you, and this is going to hurt to hear, you aren't a team player. And I don't know how long it's going to take you to figure that out, because your stable is unstable. And I think the common denominator is you, Vagabond. See, like I said, the King of the Mic tournament, you dropped the ball there. Your fellow stablemate, Lamar, he lost it. And you know what happened? Something clicked. He realized, he recognized it. He was tired. And after he lost the promo championship to Trevor, I gave him a way out. And he is now at the judges' table. He's feeling happier, better than ever. FTW, they screwed you over so many times, I can't even count. I can't even tell you. But you know, one thing that I can't stand more than that, that you left your partner high and dry after obliterating my tag team partner, and he's hurting. He's hurting inside. You left him for dead, so much so that people still think he's dead to this day. But I'm going to let you in a little secret. Steve, what did you tell me before you told the people your last promo?
My last promo, I said life gets hard, life gets rough. Sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta step away from it. But this thing is bothering me. Who the fuck said I died? I ain't dead. I just had to goddamn do some shit. Damn, niggas get depressed too, man. Fuck.
Okay, you didn't have to get on all that. Thank you, though. Thank you. Vagabond, come take a seat. Here's where I'm at, bud. Get rid of the voices. Take off the glasses. Sit down and think this through. Tom, I'm giving you a one-time offer to step away and rethink this. Think about all this. The division has gotten better with you, and it's going to get better without you, but you have to be in the right mindset. Do you want this, Tom? Do you want this? Just take a load off. You don't have to come to the judges' table. Just think about it. Think about your career in this division. Drop the air of reality. Drop the gimmick. Be true to who you are. Or, you know what? Don't drop the gimmick and you'll be a true vagabond.
You know, this was all fun and games at the beginning, wasn't it? You loved watching me climb to the top, didn't you, CM Tuck? You loved watching me get all these victories, didn't you, CM Tuck? And now you decided to take the one thing that I've always wanted, that I've been clamoring for the longest, the TYS title. You decided to take my opportunity away from me just because you thought I was going to choke again? You thought I was going to come up short? Oh, you have no idea just what you've stirred, just what you've awakened, just who you've angered. Because now I'm about to be a whole fucking problem for you and everybody. You know, they say the greatest trick that was ever pulled upon the dumb, ignorant, unwashed masses that is the human race is convincing them that the devil doesn't exist. But unfortunately, the devil does exist, and you're fucking looking at him! You ain't know why! Because CM Tuck done wrote the fucking devil.
He ain't never gonna
go back to sleep.
He is
here to
stay.
As I've said before, there is a fifth horseman of the apocalypse that nobody ever talks about, that everybody is afraid to let fly from their lips, because he just might appear. And guess what? I'm the fifth man. The fifth horseman of the apocalypse, known as the Chaos Incarnate. Tuck, you dumb bastard. I know what you're gonna do. You Uncle Tom motherfucker, you're gonna hit us with that white voice saying,
Well, Vagabond,
I don't think you deserve this. Because I know you're going to choke. I know how good you are. I know how good you can be. But unfortunately, every time you step to the plate, you just don't got it. Nope. Every time you step to the plate, you just end up choking. Every time you go for a title opportunity, we watch you build up, and then as soon as you get to the title, you just choke. And that is so sad to see. No. You know it's so fucking sad to see? That this square peg that can never fit into a fucking circle head ass motherfucker puts himself in my path. Over and over and over and over and over.
Look what you done did. He about to snap.
Every time I step up, there is nobody that can touch me.
Nobody!
Not you! Nobody! And you want to sit here and pretend that you're doing this for the greater good? The greater good of who? Nobody else on this fucking roster except yourself. You should fucking admit it. You pulled me out of the TYS Gauntlet match because I was gonna slaughter each and every last person in that motherfucker. Why don't you just admit that you're afraid of me? Huh? Why don't you just admit that you can't touch me? Why don't you just admit that you never had me in the first place? Why don't you just admit for once in your pathetic life
Everything's
about to go
crashing down on that
square ahead of you?
that you were never better than me? You just got lucky.
Now, I didn't come out on top, but for those of you who did not know the Vagabond's government name, I do apologize. Also, if you didn't know Roman Reigns' government name, I also apologize. That was the heat that I was feeling in the moment, and what's done is done, you know? It's okay. I know day in and day out, I'm not the champion, but I am a great performer when I choose to be, like half the people in this division. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to explain to you what's about to go down. What's about to go down is there are going to be 3 matchups. There are going to be 3 matchups. These 4 men that are in the match, the Army of One, Jay The Menace, Mitch, and Deesh, they're going to be at random. I'm going to figure that out in just a second, but 4 men, think of it like speed dating. So you've got 2 minutes each. Each competitor has 2 minutes. They're going to face off, and the winner will move on to the next round, another 2 minutes per opponent, next round, and that'll be the final matchup. And the winner at the end of it is going to be your new TYS champion. We've had a good number of champions since then, a lot of great matches, and this is only going to solidify who really can talk their shit. Now, without further ado, we're going to get it kicked off. We are going to start with Jay The Menace and the Army of One, Tyler Drummond. It is going to be a match for the ages. Let's see it.
Tyler, come out to play. You thought it was gonna be easy, didn't you, Tyler? You thought you were just gonna walk back like king of the shit, get real close to the camera, play some angry music, and that was gonna be good enough. Nope. Tyler, you walked in to the bWo, you returned to the bWo, called yourself a legend, and then you barely scraped past Apollo. You brought up the fact that you're a former champion, albeit for only 17 seconds, and then you lost twice in the same night at Bloodbath. You couldn't even get the tag team titles. But my biggest grievance against you is you used to be the commissioner, and you couldn't even scrape together the time to make a video claiming and stating that you were going to be in this gauntlet. Tyler, you and I both know you didn't fucking earn this. Maybe the old Tyler, the old bWo, but guess what? The old bWo is dead! You're in the new generation, the fucking earn it era, and you've earned fuck all since you came back.
Now, Tyler, if you're not going to bring me the old Tyler, the good Tyler, don't even fucking show up. Go back to wherever the fuck you were hiding, because we are competing for the TYS title, the workhorse title. And you don't meet that bar anymore. You know, the best part about going up against a one-man army is you only have to worry about one man. But you have to worry about the man, the myth, the fucking menace. And don't you forget it. Nah. This new Tyler ain't even worth it. Cut the shit, Tuck. Give me my next victim.
Good morning, America. Happy 4th of July and a very happy anniversary to the bWo. Without further ado, it's time for yours truly to run the gauntlet. My hope was this gauntlet was going to be difficult, the best of the best that bWo has to offer, but here I am, pandering for the shallow end, facing Jay The Menace. What kind of water wing wearing, kiddie pool splashing name is that? Now, I fucks with most everyone in this group, but a menace? What is your shtick supposed to be? Mwahahaha, I go around creating minor inconveniences for people. Careful, everyone. When you're not looking, he's going to hit all the buttons on the elevator and really fuck shit up. This is the kind of guy who goes to the library and rearranges the books. Man, fuck this be nice to me or I'm gonna call your manager ass fucking Karen menace. And definitely don't invite this guy to your 4th of July barbecue. He's been known to show up with his world famous potato salad. Raisins don't belong in the salad, Jay. Just like you don't belong in this gauntlet. So go get the fuck back to where you do belong. The kiddie table with Andre and the dancing queen Lamar. We'll bring you a plate and your bib and your sippy cup. As for me, well, it's the 4th of July. I have poorly seasoned meat on the grill I have to attend to, and I have day drinking to get back to. Jay The Menace? Yeah, I've heard of her. Turns out she's a whole ass bitch.
Ooh, very close. So very close. But your winner and moving on to the semi-final, well, moving on to round 2 of this gauntlet is going to be Jay The Menace. And y'all didn't believe me. Bones didn't believe me. I told y'all this is going to be one of the very best superstars to step in and step up, and he is doing that just so far. But will he be able to do it again? Because his next opponent is the face of the bWo promo division locker room. It is Dish Jay The Menace. Round 2 of the gauntlet. Can Jay move on, or will Dish move on? Let's see.
Jay The Menace, welcome to your Kodak moment. The lights are definitely bright, aren't they? Can you handle this pressure? Can you? You're a small fish in a big pond. You brought your little baseball with. You know, you're so cute, little getting ready for fucking Pee Wee League and shit like that, Little League World Series or something. Negan, please, we have seen all those type of peoples before, okay? Anybody who comes in here says, I'm the man, I'm gonna kill all you guys, watch your back, faux weapon that I'm going to use on everybody. No, we've seen all that, okay? The TYS Championship has a special connection to everybody who has held that championship. And this is a word of advice for you and for anybody else who has their eyes set on this championship, because it belongs to me. It belongs to the person who's the most authentic version of himself in the division, okay? There's no special effects with me right now. There's no edits that's going on. There's no deep mood, black and white filters or nothing else going on right now. The TYS Championship is all about how you talk yo shit, okay? And now I understand, I can tell you that I'm the man around here. I'm gonna kill you guys. I'm gonna do all this. No. Can you actually perform every single week? Can you defend a title? Can you entertain? Can you hold the audience's attention? No, you can't, Jay. You know why? Because I knew you lost this matchup in this first round because of your hype promo from last week. The moment you said, I'm Jay the Menace, you didn't even believe it yourself. Roll the footage.
The fucking menace.
So how do you want everybody else to believe what you're about to say, Jay? I don't believe you. This isn't your time. This isn't your time right now, okay? You are not ready to talk your shit. But the Punjabi Papi is. That's right, boy. On to the next round.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows. Mandish, Singh, we don't got a lot of time to play, so I'm going to just get started real quick and ask you a question. What is a man? Very simple answer. A man is nothing but a little miserable pile of secrets. And I know your biggest one. It's that you're afraid. You're afraid that Bones is right and you're a disappointment. You're afraid that you're not the face around here anymore. You might not belong. You are afraid of the menace, which is why you didn't mention my fucking name. But that was smart of you. It was because you're lacking something. You're missing something. What that thing is very easy to figure out. Mandish, if you came across a wounded animal, what would you do? Don't think too hard. We all know the answer. You'd send it some memes and some gifts, and maybe it'd get a laugh, but it would be in pain. That's all you could do because you lack the one thing you need to put down the menace and that animal. You lack killer instinct. But me, I've got a fuck ton of that. Matter of fact, I've shown the division that because I've been walking around putting out these weak, wounded, old animals all around the bWo, and I need you to do me a favor, Mandish. Don't be one of those animals. Be content with being a disappointment and do us all a favor because we don't want to see you get put down. Do us all a favor and just lie down. Lie down. Phone it in like you did against CPG, play dead, and maybe I won't notice you, and maybe you won't end up being one of those bodies. Do it for all of us. Lay down and play dead and stay the fuck out of the way of the man, the myth, the menace, and don't you fucking forget it.
I am stunned, flabbergasted. He has done it again. Jay the Menace has done it again. He is 2 for 2. Man, that was a close one. I was on the edge of my seat. A great effort by my former tag team partner. And you are, man, I tell you, you're the face. You are the face, Deesh. You've got it. You still got it. But man, the Earn It era, that is a name that I am starting to like. But ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is going to be it. It is going to be either Jay the Menace or the final opponent, which if you haven't figured out by now, it's only one option left. We've got the man who returned just a week ago and obliterated AJ Storm, but does he have what it takes to continue this streak that he just returned to? We've got Mitch versus Jay the Menace. This is going to be it. The winner of this one right here is going to be your new TYS champion. Who will pick up the mantle that DB Greatness just left behind? I don't know. My money, hopefully Jay the Menace. Nobody bet me. I already lost one to Bones earlier. We're not going to talk about it, but we are ready to see it. I'm ready. If you're ready, let's get to it. The finals.
The Talk Your Shit Championship should be held by someone who can lay claim to being the best shit talker in the division. The Talk Your Shit Championship should be held by someone who is the best shit talker in this division. And unfortunately, for however long the title has been in existence, it has not been held by anyone who can claim that they're the best shit talker in the division. Just look at the title history. I don't have to say names. I could. Bobby DB Lamar. I could, but I'm not going to. And so 5 months ago, I decided to use my title shot to get the TYS championship so I could bring some prestige to it. But what happened? What happened? You no-showed, right? No, I didn't no-show. I almost died. I was inches away from death. My life, literally, almost over. I almost died. And while I was laying there, inches away from death, the only thing I could think about is how I was losing the opportunity to bring prestige to this championship. Well, guess what? I'm back now. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this gauntlet match, the TYS champion, and I'm going to bring more prestige to the TYS championship than any title in this division. Because I am the best shit talker in this division. And you don't know this yet, Jay. Hi, nice to meet you, by the way. You don't know this yet, Jay. But I am the best shit talker. And now you're good. You're good, but you're not there yet. You're not in the upper echelon of this division. Especially now, because when people like me come back, like I told AJ Storm last week, when people like me come back, you move down a peg. You move down to the realistic standing that you belong. That TYS championship should be important. It's not. But I guarantee you, at the end of this night, it will be.
Has anybody ever told you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the same fucking thing over and over again and expecting shit to be different. That is truly fucking crazy. Relax. Shh. Let's stand you up.
But see, I think I'm going insane. I truly feel like I'm going crazy because another has-been from the past, another fucking washout is here impeding my progress. Mitch, who the fuck do you think you are? How fucking dare you come in at the last hour and try and take my title and try and stomp on progress? I've been putting you old animals down, and you are the last one left. But unlike the other two animals I had to put down already in this gauntlet, I'm going to use you for change. I'm going to use you to deliver a message. The Earn It era officially begins with my coronation as the TYS champion, and you are going to go back and you're going to tell all of your old buddies, hey, don't fuck with this guy. He's the real deal. He's a fucking menace, if ever there was one. Deliver my message and deliver it fast, because God knows if you take too long, you'll fucking disappear again. No more disappearing, no more half-assing it. The Earn It era is now. And it starts with me, the man, the myth, the menace, and don't you fucking forget it. Now give me my fucking title, Duck.
Yes. I knew he was gonna do it. I told you. I told Bones. I told my mama. She didn't understand who I was talking about, but I told her anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, you're new. Put it somewhere. And new Talk Your Shit champion. No one else is more well-deserved than you, Jay The Menace. I gotta watch out for that bat. That bat has got some issues. This man's got some issues. And we gotta talk him out. I don't know what we're gonna do. But coming up, we have a special message. It is week 7 of Bones on the road to redemption. Sobriety has found the Lord, and we are going to see what is up with the former beast. The man now, the man who is seeking redemption. Bones, what's going on?
Sorry guys for coming to you without my usual aesthetics in the truck and holding the phone in my hand. So unprofessional of me. But I had to get this done and talk to you guys. It's just been a very long week. It's been a long day. Every day is a struggle, and I try to win and fight every day. 7 weeks, no alcohol. Clap it up for me, please, because I need the encouragement right now. It just gets harder and harder. And harder. It's hard for me right now that I'm on Stars and Stripes, but I'm not really on Stars and Stripes because I'm not mentally ready yet to start back promos. I have to go through these 12 steps. I'm committed. That being said, step 7. Would you guys all please bow your heads and close your eyes and join me in prayer? Dear God, thank you for being there when no one else was there. Even when I felt like I was on my own, you were there to back me up. You gave me a home. You made me feel safe. You made me feel loved. You made me nourished. You kept me in your arms. You gave me strength to make it these 7 days. Now that I've given my heart to you, Lord, please continue to remove all my shortcomings, all of my problems, all of this cockiness that I have, this error of attitude that I have. My defiance, Lord, please just take all of that away from me. Take that to yourself, Lord. If I need to fight a battle, Lord, I will fight the battle with you. You fight the battle for me. You will carry me on your back once again. I pray for this entire division, Lord. From the Trevors to the Tucks, Lord, please, watch over them and guide them, just as you've guided me. For every step I take, Lord, I know that you're the one behind it. Every week that I make it, I know it's only because of you. Give me the strength to finish these steps, Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to make sure you understand that I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I will do whatever it takes to stay on this path, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Bones, I love you, man. I appreciate you. And there's one thing that I will always say, there is power in prayer. Nobody might agree with you, but I do, man. I do, and I just wanted to say that. And I want to let you know that I am here. I'm agreeing with you. I'm listening. And I cannot wait. You are over the halfway mark. You got 5 more weeks. I believe in you. You got 5 more weeks. You can do this. It's going to be great. It's going to change your life. Your life has already been changed. I know what's going on. You've talked to me a little bit about what's going on at home. I am praying with you. I believe in you, man. It's going to be something great. Man, I cannot wait to hear about next week. But tonight, right now, we are going on to our second to last match of the evening. We've got the return, the showcasing of Mr. bWo. It is not a bWo knockoff. It is not a poster boy. It is the real deal. The man in 4K. He tried to be in 8K, but that didn't work out. We've got Mr. bWo taking on the man, the myth, the legend, the man with the kimono, the man with the gat, the giant with the gat. We've got Hezekiah, Littlejohn, and Mr. bWo. They've gone on and on in the locker room, but they're gonna slug it out right here tonight, and you and I are gonna see it. Here we go.
Oh boys, Sketch Lucas is back! Hooray! It's Mr. bWo! Holy shit, he's back to do the same fucking thing he does every other time. And that is absolutely, without a fraction of a doubt, waste everybody's fucking time! Part 3. Because he always shows up and then disappears and comes back and then disappears. You know, Sketch Lucas is that guy that if you could compare him to anything, at least with the way he treats his bWo locker room, he's like the absentee father who goes to get milk. And then he comes back after he realizes that you're the #1 draft pick for the Golden State Warriors. And he's like, I've been waiting for you this whole time, son. Come give me a hug. No, fuck that and fuck you. When it comes to the way you make the bWo, when it comes to the way you handle the entire Facebook group, you do a spectacular job, except when it comes to the promo division. When it comes to the promo division, you're never here. When it comes to the promo division, you don't care. When it comes to the promo division, I'm the only one in the fucking chat that actually defends the fucking bWo when niggas start talking about FTW. Is this supposed to be your group and you're fucking silent about that shit? You're not even an admin in the fucking locker room chat. Guess who is? I am. Why? Because I actually give a shit. Because I actually care about the bWo promo division. When it comes to making sure that this product actually fucking elevates, I'm the guy that they call to make sure the ratings go up. Every time someone mentions, oh, one of the greats, they sure as fuck don't mention you. They sure as fuck don't mention your self-sabotaging ass. They mention me. And you don't believe me when it comes to your self-sabotaging? Please, let me break down a couple of examples. Promo Mania. You versus AT. You had the opportunity to re-solidify yourself and shoot him out of the fucking water. And instead, you fucking self-sabotage yourself and just hyped him up. And then he got one of the best promos of the night, making you look fucking stupid. Oh, you don't like that example? How about another one? Way back to when you won your first fucking title that you've ever had in the tag division with the Jag. Instead of doing it clean, what do? You self-sabotage, and then you lose the titles, and then you expect everyone to be on your side about it. Look, Sketch, I'm gonna be honest here, man. Promo division doesn't need you. Promo division doesn't want you. And I would move my arms a bit more, but I actually have muscle fatigue because I've done something that your 5'2", 385 fat ass has never done. And that's actually go to a goddamn gym. Fuck, my arms hurt, man.
If I could sum up Hezekiah Littlejohn with one word, it would be
influential,
inspiring,
warrior,
solid, epic. This man's passion was unmatched. He was in the stratosphere. No one could have saw what was coming. On this episode of The Dark Side of the bWo, we discuss the greatest plunge in sports entertainment since Owen Hart. Hezi was the hero the bWo universe needed the most.
One of the best babyface runs this company has ever had.
It was essentially lightning in a bottle.
He was the only one that had the testicular fortitude to be a face.
He was the perfect foil, and niggas loved it.
Shit, there's about to be more fuego than California and Texas in triple-digit summertime. Let's go, baby.
Hezekiah's promos were maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen. I basically begged him to take my championship.
He was carrying shit when there was no one else to carry it. And he also made the title something that people wanted to contend for. So I took this shit.
The fucking screw job, man. I don't think y'all really understand the magnitude of that match that didn't happen. Like, his debut was against me, like, it was building to something. He was champion, and I was like the biggest villain at the time. And if he would have won, that would have been like the biggest triumph in the group. And this was my first title shot, so if I would have won, it would have been like the beginning of a reign of terror that nobody would have ever seen before. So, of course, I was pissed. But that shit changed Hezi forever.
I won my first match clean. Every match I won clean.
He was lost. He was definitely directionless. Like, nigga, what the fuck is this nigga Dak direct shit over here? This is not kingly, my nigga. It's been booking misstep after booking misstep, which is why he has not recovered to his former glory. Like, nigga, you have become a fucking shell of yourself. What the fuck are you thinking? How did you become such a fucking cornball? You really let Bones put your promo career on a t-shirt, and your response was to make fucking t-shirts. You let a dusty chicken bone slurping, pop, lock, and drop it, do it for little Saint ass nigga from Philly, take your crown. And ran with that shit like Shinsuke Nakamura. You giving scrubs credibility. You fucking let gas beat you. That's the equivalent of eating community pussy pro bono. You gave that Birdman voice having ass nigga confidence. You are the fucking reason we have to deal with his bullshit. This is your fault. This is your fault. This 0-4 nigga thinks he can beat me next week like it's fucking light work because of you. Hez, I'm gonna be honest. This division sucks because you suck. You call yourself the man, the myth, the legend, but the more I think about it, you're right. It fits. You have proven that you were just a man. You ain't no fucking king. Your fucking glory days sound like myths from eons ago. And your fall off is so fucking legendary that little fucking gauntlet for the mid-card title should be named after your bitch ass.
Wow. You know, I don't remember that interview. I don't know how he got that footage. But geez Louise, Mr. bWo tearing down the foundation that is Hezekiah Littlejohn. What will happen next? What will be the fallout from this? Man, I'm Team Hez. I'm gonna be honest. I'm Team Hez. But that was something unbelievable from the archives of Mr. bWo. I guess whenever that video drops in full, you can subscribe and watch that. I don't know. We got a TV deal. I don't know. But I will let you know as soon as that happens. Before we get to our main event, I'm going to talk about something that I got on, something that you should have had for the last year and a half at this point. We got some merch to talk about. You can go online to bwoshop.bigcartel.com where you can get all of your bWo apparel needs. You can get a water bottle. You can get some nice shorts. You've got a bucket hat that you can snag, t-shirts, tie-dye. You've got the gym shorts I already said, but you can also get a duffel bag. Amazing things, any size and color. Get the bucket hat, snapback, and most importantly, you can get the patented button and tuck polo with the bWo logo on your chest. You gotta say it with your chest, and that is something you cannot deny, is that we are one of the, if not the greatest wrestling groups on Facebook today and on YouTube. So subscribe, share, like, tell your friends, and get some merch, because we gonna get some more titles coming up. It's gonna be great. I can't even tell you about it, because you should support the bWo that you believe in, that I believe in, that I love this place. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We are here. It is the main event that DB created to go one level higher from last year's option DB in effect. We've got DB Greatness, King Trev for the promo championship. I don't know who's going to take it. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's see it.
For weeks and weeks, I've been racking my brain. What do I say to you, Trevor? I got fucking nothing.
I am the very best that does this.
Especially after last year. I had to come back with something better, something exquisite, but nothing. I got nothing. I wanted to fixate on the fact that they call you the best. I was like, what makes you the best? And I'm gonna do it. And man, I got a fucking fireplace. I stood in front of it. Yeah, nothing. Then I grabbed my camera and I tried to make weird faces like when you lost your fucking mind, and still nothing. What do I say to you? But then again, nothing sums you up, doesn't it, right? You do all this work. You do everything. You stay perfect. You beat everyone. And what does it amount to, Trevor? Zero. You cut arguably the best promo that we have seen in our history. I mean, I was impressed. That shit was cool. But who else really cared? I mean, the judges thought it was cool, but is anybody talking about it anymore? I feel like that just came and went. Yeah.
I am the very best.
Remember when you were champion? Yeah, I remember when you were champion, Trevor. You were champion and you were the commissioner of the promo division. Barely getting likes. No challengers. Everybody quit. And then you were relieved of your duties. You stepped down and vacated the title and then led to Hezekiah and the Golden Era rising and innovating this shit.
Greatness.
It's like Elvis, Eminem, Justin Timberlake, Riff Raff. You know, all those dudes have something in common with you, Trevor. You're so good because you're the only one of you.
I am the very best.
That doesn't necessarily make you better. It just makes you token, right? Nothing is you. So we're doomed for the same fate with you as Promo Division Champion. No one cares. Everyone's gonna quit. You won't have anybody step up to the plate. So you guess what? I was more than willing to relieve you again of your duties because people give a shit. They care what I do. They get pissed off so much to see me succeed that they fight tooth and nail to take me down. None of you have that. You especially. Who wants to face Trevor? Nobody. Let's think back to 2020. COVID-19. You on top. I'm not saying that you caused all of it, but it's pretty clear. And now we have gas prices going through the roof. Inflation's ridiculous. And you're on top of the world. Trevor, you're the bad luck of the promo division. I could lose. Sure. Does it matter though? Not to nothing.
From the makers of Trevor Robinson's School of the Promo comes DB's guide to looking creepy as fuck.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special message from the champion of the bWo.
My fellow Bolognians, as your champion, I feel it is my duty to bring you the state of the division tonight. As many of you are aware, there is a man by the name of DB Greatness masquerading as a top talent, even going so far as to weasel his way into this very main event. But let me assure you, there is no need to worry. Let me remind you that this is a man who can only win a title if it's vacant. The TYS title, he only got that by getting rid of Bobby Miller. He is the world champion in his division, but he had to cash in an entire briefcase on nobody to make sure that that happened. I even handed him my very own tag title myself. For real. And if I had known the headache that it was going to cause this division, I would have stuck with Bones. This man has fallen behind even his peers, all of whom I have surpassed on my journey to leadership. Tuck was right when he said that DB was a disgrace to his era for being such a loser. But I don't think we as a people fully understand the weight of that statement. Michael Tuck said that DB was a disgrace, and he was right. DB is a man of delusion, as are many in his position. Take, for example, the question on everyone's mind: what will DB do next? If I'm being honest, I haven't heard anybody ask that question except for DB himself. DB will tell you that he makes people main eventers. But what he won't have you realize is the people he's referring to are already main eventers in their own right. Tell me, if it's so easy for DB to make a main eventer out of someone, why hasn't he done it to himself? Why did it take him this long to get a shot at the championship? Why has it been over a year since he has seen the title? I'll tell you why. Like I already proved that. Because the last time he tried, he lost to gas. This man is not the threat that he will have you believe he is. And DB, if you're out there watching right now, which I'm sure you aren't, I want you to listen to me closely. Get in on me. You wanted this battle. Badly enough that you gave away everything you had to get it. Because after what Tuck said, you were desperate to prove that you could be champion, that you mattered, that you could be better. But no amount of bells and whistles will ever make that so. And you can't have me. I will not give you my attention. I will not give you my respect. I am not here to fight you. I am here to fight for my place at the top, and you are just the person who put yourself in my way. I rebuilt myself from the ground up to become the greatest champion the bWo has ever seen. And I will be damned if I let some pissant little television host tell me what to do. You didn't make me. And you have no room to claim that you did. I made me. I earned everything that I have today myself. And no villain is going to take responsibility for that. Not Bones, especially not you. Osama bin Laden didn't bring patriotism back to America when he took down the towers. George Bush did.
I think I might just fuck your mom.
A lot of people come from my integrity, but the only thing they have to say about me being on top is that I don't deserve it. But I can tell you every single reason why the best to ever do it. This imposter is a fraud. This man had to commit treason. This man had to pull a Senator Palpatine and create his own promo council and break down the entire walls of the show itself to gain relevancy and come back. And then he lost. The only reason I'm not wiping him out right now with a Hamilton parody is because Hezekiah Littlejohn fits the syllables better. As your champion, your future council member, and your leader, I will do everything in my power to make sure that the tyranny of those like DB never clouds our blue skies again. And if he tries, I've got a weapon of mass destruction for him. And don't worry, Bobby. I see you out there. I've got one for you too. Clock's ticking. As always, Black Lives Matter. Stay safe. So long, and good night.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Call now and we'll throw in a copy of Backstreet Boys' greatest hits, but the new ones because we know you still listen to them.
Well, I guess that means that Trevor now has a seat at the promo council, which I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails. If that means that he who shall not be named, since he doesn't want to file a lawsuit against me, is out, then I'm all for it, but I don't know what that means. So Trev, you can join, but don't be weird, don't be rude, and we'll see what happens. But man, oh man, what a main event. DB greatness. He was right. He had some points. What is left for Trevor? Like, who really, like, I don't know. What is Trevor? What is Trevor? But Trevor also came at the mindset of DB greatness. And is he delusional? And yes, I was right. Don't make it as a rib. I was right. Y'all can take that day or night, any time of day. I was right. Deal with it. Man, if you thought that was amazing, watch what's coming up. We just had Stars and Stripes. We've got Promo Slam, one of our big three, coming up in August. And then we've got Game Over, Spooky Scary Promo Series, one of my favorites. We'll see 5-on-5 from this new generation and the past generation. And we also have Better Watch Out to round out the year before we wind the clock and do it all over again. So be sure to check them out. It's on Facebook. It is on YouTube. So you better get your facts straight. If you want to join, hit me up. Hit up Bones. Well, once he's out of recovery, hit up Bones. Maybe you can help Trevor at this point now that he's in the council. Hit him up. Join us and be a part of the promo division. If not, be a part of the promo universe. Be a part of the bWo universe. We appreciate you. We thank you. And you cannot only say that this is the greatest place to be for any of your promos, for all of your merch, but y'all know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And from me here at the headquarters of the bWo, have a great night, and we will see you next week, where we will see the fallout of this amazing pay-per-view called Stars and Stripes. See ya.